Right guys, just a little quick test after Ubering. I'm testing the camshaft position sensors, as you can see here. So you've got 3 of them here. So the one I got in the vise right now, that's the factory one from GM that came in that engine, the 6-liter. I wrote on it old, as you can see. So now we're testing the resistance through it. So anyways, this one was working in the car, but just not consistently, so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyways, just to quantify things, you can see the resistance there of 5.11, 5.10, 5.11. Okay, so that's the resistance of this guy. The Terminator X-max ECU are super sensitive to camshaft sensors. You got to have the resistance in the right range for the thing to work and be able to communicate with the crank sensor, so the engine actually runs. So yeah, so this one is the old one, and we're getting 5.11. So what I'll do is I'll put this on pause, and I'll pop in the Jack Carter Chevrolet cam sensor right here. Genuine GM parts, they claim. Now mind you, this one was built in China. That's what they say. So I'll pop this one in next, and then after that we're gonna test the Amazon one. So that's the Amazon one here. This is the box it came in. So this one, interestingly enough, this one is claiming it's built in Detroit, Michigan. So genuine GM parts, but I bought it from Amazon, okay? So that's this guy here. So we'll test the Jack Carter one. I bought it from the GM dealership. That's this guy, genuine GM, although it's made in China. But anyways, I bought it from the GM dealership, so you see it says made in China over there. So yeah, so we'll pop this guy in, and then we'll test the ohms. So the factory one, the old one, 5.11, that's the reading. So I'll put on pause, I'll put the new one in, hang on. Alright guys, so I got the Jack Carter Chevrolet, the genuine GM parts they claim. That's in the vise, test leads are on, and we're getting a reading of 5.08 ohms. Okay, so basically just a little bit less than 5.10, 5.11, so that's good. There's less resistance in this unit, so but very close to the old one, and I know the old one worked, just not consistently, right? So maybe that was the reason why, is because the resistance was getting high because it's like 20 years old, right? 22. So this new one right here, Jack Carter Chevrolet, reading 5.08. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the Amazon unit in there and see what the resistance is. If the resistance is higher, that's bad. Okay, so we'll see. Alright guys, so as you can see here, this is the Amazon unit. They claim it was built in the United States. It's in there testing, and as we can see here, the resistance is way higher. 5.59, 5.58, it's fluctuating. Now, I can tell you I had this in the car and it didn't work. That's the Amazon unit, okay? So the Amazon unit did not work, and my ECU number 7 LED was red, so that means there was a sensor failure. Okay, so basically the Amazon unit didn't work, and now we're quantifying it, and this is probably why, because the Terminator X-max ECUs, they're very sensitive to resistance ranges. They can only work with a specific resistance range. So basically the factory one, again 5.10 ohms, that's this guy here, the old one. The car was working with that one. And the Jack Carter Chevrolet, we got a reading of 5.08, so the resistance was less than the old factory one. So I have pretty good, hopefully, confidence that the Jack Carter one will work. And the reason the Amazon one didn't work, that guy there, is because our resistance reading is way out of range, right? It's like way high compared to the old one and the Jack Carter Chevrolet one. All right, guys. So the point here is you try to get parts from the general or the Chevrolet dealer, and then you save a lot of time because you don't have to rip shit apart again like I did, doing it the hard way. But anyways, guys, so I just wanted to make a video, so I'll update you. But here we can quantify again what happened. This one didn't work. That was from Amazon, even though the box said made in the USA. Of course it didn't work because it's from Amazon, so probably not. See how it says made in the USA there? So, and then this one, interestingly enough, the Jack Carter Chevrolet genuine GM dealership, says made in China, right? See that? Made in China. Made in China mainland. There we go. All right, guys, appreciate it. So I just wanted to make that point. Camshaft sensor wasn't working, so hopefully when I put this guy in, all is good. And anyways, I'll update you. And again, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. So just a quick testing the resistance on different camshaft sensors, old versus new versus Amazon versus dealership. Alright guys, appreciate it. Till next time.